3570K and many other videos, you saw me use a overlay to display my FPS, my VRAM usage, and stuff like that. And some of you guys had questions on how to do this, so today I'll be showing you guys how to display your FPS and things like that in your games. So this, you can just extract it or just double click it and it's going to be installed. Now again, it's just going to be like a regular installation, so just go through it, you know, install where you want to install. And here is a very important part where you want to install the Riva Statistics Tuner server. So again, this is what you want if you want to be, as you can see, provides frame rate monitoring, so that's what we need. I'm just going to click next and install this. So we are going to run the MSI Afterburner. Now it looks like this for me, but for you it might look different, so let me just change this up a little bit. But if it looks different for you, it's probably because you're using a different interface. So I'm just going to go ahead and change it back to the default one. So this is what it's supposed to look like right here. Okay, so now to show your statistics or monitoring, you're just going to click on settings here, and you're going to click on monitoring. So here we are, and here in this window, we are going to select what we want to be there. So let's say I want to have GPU usage there. I'm going to click on this and then click on show in on-screen display. And this is what's very important. So you want to click here and click on show on-screen display. Now, what else you can do, what I like to do is to customize it a little bit. So I like to override the group name. So for the group name, I'm just going to call it my graphics card, so GTX 1070 Ti. So that's good. And next, I can actually do this for the same thing. So I can, again, name this the same, GTX 1070 Ti. If I want the GPU temperature, obviously I'm going to show that. And let's say that's all I want. Maybe also I want to see the frame rate. So frame rate right here, there's two. Oh, that's frame time. Okay, so I'm just gonna find this, enable it here, and show it on screen. Okay, now if you want even further customization, you're gonna go ahead and go to on-screen display. Here you can actually find yourself a hotkey that you want. So I'm gonna set up Alt and plus O. So that's fine, and click apply. So now when you click Alt plus O, for me anyway, then it's going to toggle the display, so that's good. Now if you want even more customization, you can obviously do that. Just click here, go to on-screen display and click on more. Okay, so here we have another window. As you can see, this is Riva Statistics server. And here you can customize even further, so I can actually zoom in, you know, make it bigger. So I'm going to zoom in for the video. I can actually put a shadow filter, as you can see, so it's easier to see. And that's pretty much all I want. So once you're done, you can just click OK, and now we just need to open a game. Okay guys, now we are in game, and as you can see, I've made the overlay a lot bigger so you guys can see better. And I'm in The Witcher 3 right now, and I'm just in the menus, so as you can see, the GPU fan speed is not going too high. But anyway, yeah, and speaking of that, by the way, I added a few more lines here. I added GPU fan speed, I added i5 3570K, that's my processor, I added RAM, and that's pretty much it. So when you override the name, for example, for temperatures and usage, I overrode the name, so now it shows up in one single line. If I added the GPU clock in the same override name, it would show up right here, just next to the GPU usage. So that's how that works. So pretty much that's it really. I mean, that's as much as I can tell you, man. You can press Alt O. That's what I chose to be as a toggle. So boom, boom, boom. There we go. And obviously, make sure that you're running MSI Afterburner along with the RTSS. To make sure that it's showing up. Now for some games this will not work. I know that some people were having trouble to run Riva Statistics Tuner and MSI Afterburner with Windows Store titles. So if that happens, then you really there's nothing you can do. But for some games it may not work as well. But what you can try to do is try to go into windowed mode. So you can try pressing Alt Enter to go into windowed mode for some games. And maybe that will register, and then MSI Afterburner and the whole statistics thing is going to show up. But other than that, if you guys have any questions, then post them down below. I'll make sure to answer all your questions if you have any. And that's going to be it for this video. So if you liked it, then press the like button and subscribe as well to the channel.